some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, I preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud. Can't touch down.
That's my people, man. Big up yourself, big up the whole Metric community. I ain't been on for a few days, but we're back. Yeah, we're gonna get into it as we always do. Bro, I don't know what's going on. That whole City thing, embarrassing. I don't even want to empathize on it too much, but I feel like we're gonna have to, of course. I didn't do a match reaction. I didn't do a match preview. I didn't do nothing to do with the whole City game. So, of course, I got to come out here. You got to come out here even if you win, lose, the rainy days, the good days. That's how you know you're a proper supporter. But look, you know me. Any sort of bombers, I come through and I pull it through. But Wadi to Man City, here we go. Deal in place. That's another deal that's gone through. 100 million package with add-ons. And they're trying to go and get Enzo Fernandez as well. This is crazy. But it is where it is, isn't it? Everything's good until a ball is kicked. So I can't even sit here. Everyone was talking about we're looking at Manchester City from the what's that game that they played? The Community Shield. Oh, Man City's gonna have it rough. They're rubbish. Bro, we went out there, whole city, and had it terrible. So I ain't really gonna go mad on them no more. At first, I'm thinking, yeah, they're not gonna do nothing with Obawadi or whatever. Anderson's not doing that much, bro. I'm not judging anybody. Yeah, I'll tell you like that for free. As you can see, they're playing Bournemouth. I hope they lose, of course, at 2 o'clock. Aston Villa's playing Brighton. And then we got Newcastle, Liverpool as the Super Sunday game. It is where it is, man. Let's get into Manchester United and the Hull City game. Obviously, we played them yesterday. It's the first game of the season. I'm not going to go too crazy. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Hull City are fresh in the Prem. They had everything more than us yesterday. And it was crazy. And that Ajayi, the guy that scored their first goal, I saw him bossing the play from the beginning. From like the first 40 minutes. The way he kept putting the ball over the top, I was already saying, this guy's bossing the play. But it ended up working out for him anyway and working out for them. Look at that. Their whole team is in green. Their whole team. Literally. So that just shows how much they were onto us yesterday. It was mental. But yeah, smash the likes, my people, man. We're going to get into it as we always do. I'm going to get into the transfer talks in a minute. Don't watch nothing. We'll run through that as well. I just wanted to just kick on the game quickly because, bro, it's just an embarrassing one. And I haven't came out here and showed my face. Do you get it? I can't just be here when things are going right, when we're getting a transfer bombers. But then when things are going left and we're getting embarrassed, I'm out here just hiding or not speaking about things. We got embarrassed yesterday, bro. Like, it was terrible. We didn't even create chances. We totally went backwards. It didn't make sense. From what we were doing in pre-season, everything just went left. We were getting out-sprinted. People are saying this because we didn't have no Ahmad, Mason Mount. Bro, I don't think it's a player, it's a situation. I don't think if we had Baleba, we'd change anything. We conceded by 2 set pieces. So people talking about the midfield and Tielemans and all of that, everyone had a stinker, bro. Everyone had a bad game. It doesn't matter who we had in midfield. They scored 2 set pieces and they outran us. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It is where it is. We took the L. It was the first game of the season. I think the stats come out that every time we've lost the first game of the season or something, we've always finished in the top 4 or something like that. I can't remember. But, bruv, like, it's not the worst in the world, isn't it? There's people that's lost their first game and still gone on and won the league or done excellent things in the season anyway. Let me not say win the league. I don't think anyone's thinking that anymore. But yeah, man, it is where it is, isn't it? That's what's happened. We had Omar Barada and Jason Wilcox and that there yesterday as well. They saw it off first hand, what was going on. As you can see, they were over there, the MKM Stadium. I can't lie though. One thing I'm going to give to them is they're turning that place into a fortress. I'll be real with you lot. That place, not a fortress, sorry. They're turning that place, it's like, you know, like you've always got somewhere that's a bit scary to go to. Because I've been to loads of stadiums. I've been to the Brightons. I've been to Forest. I've been to so much different stadiums. Even like the Emirates. They're not really going mad like that. That whole city, I don't know if it's just because it was the first game of the season. They were moving mad. I'm watching it from the TV. And I can hear them going crazy. Like loud, proper supporting their fans, their team, going crazy. Like you can tell, it might start being one of them stadiums where you don't want to go to because they're just so hostile, like a Leeds and all of that kind of stuff. So Here's where it is. Give it to Hull City, man. They done what they needed to do. They got their 3 points, and that might end up being a valuable 3 points for them come to the end of the season. So I've got to give it to them, and I've got to give credit where it's due. They kind of deserved it. They fully deserved it, to be honest. We barely created anything. I can't remember what chances we actually had, apart from that Mbumo one in the second half. Mbumo was 3 on goal. Look, we had a lot of the ball. And one thing I don't want us to do, 21 shots. One thing I don't want us to do is turn into that team that's got a lot of the ball, but we can't score goals, or we don't really generate proper chances. And this is what you used to see with Man City a lot sometimes. Like in the last couple of years, they'll have a lot of the ball, or Arsenal, for example. They'll have a lot of the ball, but they barely create any chances from open play. All they can do is get set pieces. That's it. So as you can see, look at that, expected goals, 1.83. So we had a better expected goals, more shots on target, one over them. But when you look at the actual game, they created more big chances. They missed a big chance. We missed 2. But when you look at the actual game, you were not going to sit there and say Manchester United deserve to win. There's no way. So this is why I don't really care about the possession thing. I don't really rate possession. I don't care how you play. I just want you to make chances happen and look dangerous on the break. One thing I do give is Rashford. I give him his credit. When he came on, he looked a bit dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Rashford came on, looked a bit dangerous. He was creating something. Dorgu had a stinker. But this is what happens. One little thing that goes wrong, everyone starts crying. People are saying, sell Dorgu, what does he do here? Sell Tielemans. Bro, like, Casemiro's had bad games after bad games. And then everyone's so reactionary and so emotional. Like, it's so crazy, bro. Like, it is what it is. We can go ham on a player and diss them one day. Say, you know what? Tielemans, this wasn't the best day for him. He wasn't all that. He got done up a few times, nutmegged and that. I hear it. You need to get better. That's it. Give them some props. It's just for everyone, a lot of people, sell him. Why did we buy him? Why did we give him a 5-year contract? It's always overreactionary stuff that man's not going to fall into. But it is where it is, man. Big up Hull City, man. 28% of the ball position. But you know, they were outrunning us, everything. And that stat just came out, which makes it even worse. So if you didn't know this, look at this. Hull City beat us 2-0. They also beat us in distance covered, distance sprinting, total sprint count, and distance at high intensity. So every single outline. The biggest difference was between the 10th and 40th minute, the same period, when they scored both of their goals on the 17th and the 38th minute. That's where they done us. They were just onto us. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Like, when you look at when you look at Tottenham's game yesterday, you look at Brentford, they were onto Tottenham from the first minute with the distance and everything, with the covering, with the sprinting. Look at that. From here, they were going mad on us. All the way. Just going crazy, and they scored both of their goals of set pieces. But we had a lot of the ball. All we did was had the ball, but we done nothing with it. So it is where it is, my people, man. I'm not going to touch on it too much, but it was very, very embarrassing. And it is where it is, man. They deserve it, man. They've let it be known they're here. They made it to the Prem. A lot of people are touching on this, but this is every single game. This is just him saying it out loud. This is why people are saying, I can't believe they're saying that. This is what Marco Silva done with Ruben Amorim, bro. Hull City managers come out and said, we watched Manchester United 3 times, once live, and we saw their problems. Then we tried to use it this today. But that's normal. That's what every single team does. You look at the ops, you say, what's their weaknesses? All right, they've got this guy at the back. Press him every time he's got the ball, or they're not good at headers, or they're not good defensively, or let's get them on the set pieces. Everybody does that. You can't go into a team trying to attack another team without knowing their weaknesses, or you're just going to go there and say freestyle, just play. So of course, but it's just because he's saying it out loud, people are taking, oh my God, he exposed Carrick and da-da-da. Bro, every time you lose a game, someone's exposed something. It is what it is. It's not that deep. But Hull City managers come out and basically just told us, yo, we saw their issues, etc. And one thing, a lot of people are sitting there saying, we just need Lewis Hall. I've seen some of you lot's comments on the video, the 10-minute ones, etc. We just need Lewis Hall and we're going to win the league, bro. I told, man, we need a centre-back. I don't rate the centre-back thing with us. Our centre-back pairings, I've never really rated it. A lot of people talk about it. We are Aiden Heaven and this guy and that guy, bruv. I've always said we need a proper centre-back that will take us to the top, that we could all look at and say, my man's a star. No one can say that about our centre-backs right now. That there's not that one centre-back that's a star. You know what I'm saying? You know, like every team, they've got someone like a Saliba or a Van Dijk or someone that you know, all right, we got my man at least. he's gonna do what he needs to do. Every time he's one-on-one with someone, he's never gonna make a mistake. He's gonna clean up. Heaven's a bit young. Euro did he even come off the bench yesterday? Maguire, we know he's got that in him where he could still do a little something mad. But when it comes to headers, he'll do what he needs to do. Mazarawi didn't have the best game yesterday. Luke Shaw, come on. We know what's going on with him. Santos, Tielemans, never had the best game yesterday either. Mbumo, inactive. I didn't really see that on him. Apart from that shot, when he was one-on-one with it, not one-on-one, but you know what I'm trying to say, he had the shot with the keeper. I didn't really see much. Fernandez, he got back into that mode where he's just started booting the ball. Maguire was playing nearly up front at one stage. This is what I'm trying to say. We need to start playing football and keep it subtle where we don't need to, Maguire's having to go up front. Like, this is mad. Maguire's staying up front. You know what I'm saying? Cunha, I didn't really see Cunha do anything. I see him go on the ground at one stage. I thought it was a penalty. He convinced me. I'm sitting there thinking it's a penalty, bro. Like, the way my man's on the floor, I was thinking, yeah, we've definitely got a penalty right now because the way he was moving on the floor, I thought, yeah, we've got one. And then the man got up straight minute. Dorgu, stinker of stinkers, bro. But it happens. It is what it is. People need to stop going crazy over the pings. That's all it is. Big up yourself, AP, man. I hope you're good, man. Metric Kumo, hope you're straight, bro. Glaze is a fan hater. Please not Balde. Man will keep company to the medical stuff. This is what I'm saying. But it seems like something is hyping up with the Balde stuff. I'm going to show you like that in a minute. Carrots, Kryptonite, low blocks. Yeah, the three at the back seems like you can't handle them right now. And you remember, when we had Amrin, there were certain teams we played couldn't handle us. No matter Arsenal, every time we played them with Amrin, they could not handle us. Every time. So there's certain teams, they just free at the back. You just can't deal with them. I need a box-to-box midfielder. But it's crazy. I say that about the three at the backs, but then we play Leeds and we look kind of good. And they play a three at the back. I just can't wait for Delete and Martinez to be back. Had to quiet down all the youths chatting to me yesterday, tell them to judge a full-foot squad. We need a left back this season. We can get a left winger next window. And left back striker are needed. We also need a centre back. Lucky Singh is Carrick at full. I just woke up from a coma. I got mauled by the Tigers. It's crazy. This is what they're putting out there. Red Devils mauled by the Tigers. Man's doing some fruity thing. Man's going like that. This is what they're doing. Fruity. It's crazy, bro. My fruity. You like having in-house beef in there. What's the civil war? We're having a civil war in here. Ah, look, we got the Newcastle fans coming in there now. We even got the Newcastle fans pulling in. Big up yourself, Aiden, man. Don't, nah? What's wrong with Amas? I don't think Amas is ready, man. I don't think they rate him like that yet. I don't think he's ready. I think he's a good player. He's got potential, but there might be some physicality or something, but they don't really. There's something where they don't really rate him. Man said he woke up from a coma. I regret we bought Santos for 50 million and not Sangari's a baller. But this is what I'm saying. I'm a man, I don't really like comps. So when I watched Sangari in his comps, I was like, I don't know about him too much. I've never watched him properly. But yesterday, when I watched him against Spurs, baller. 100%. Every single top club watched him go to Brentford for 40 million. And he was right there. I think Santos was all right. Sangari would have been a different ignition. Yeah, I'm not really... Bro, it's one game. How much times have we been here about Casemiro? Oh, my God, Casemiro's legs are gone. Remember that 4-0 against Elise in that, Crystal Palace? And then he turned it round. And then he was winning more duels and scoring more goals and all these Declan Rices. And come on, bro, man. It's one game, bro. What people move like that one game, that's it. Sell Santos. Why did we buy him? Ineos out. It's not going mad. Tielemans will grow in a row. I think he will come good. Better build up. She's not being a defensive midfielder. Yeah, we need that guy next to him. We need that Baleba. When we get that Baleba next to Tielemans, someone that's good out of possession, it'll be fine. But when you're doing it, him and Santos, it's crazy. The results of signing cheap players, the benefit of signing second class. It's cursed with injuries, mate. These Spurs are terrible. At least, in it, but we can't go too mad. This is what I'm saying. I would have just came here with a video. This is my plan now. When we watch the ops lose, I'm coming here with a video of all the ops. So if Chelsea lose, I'm coming here with 10 videos of Chelsea fans going crazy, and then we'll just react to it. I can't do that when we lose. You get it? If we lose, how can I come here with a video of Spurs losing and all their fans going mad? Come on, bro. I can't do that. If you still believe in Bruno, you might as well get yourself a check-in. The difference between United and Hull was front foot, defending, pick up loose balls, bravery, believe it. Bruv, they were pressing like crazy. And every single time they put a ball in the box, it looked scary. You just Ornstein Bomber. Oh, that's the Bawadi thing, yeah? Yeah, every single time, it's like 100 million, save. 95 million plus 5 bonuses. Didn't my man say, oh, yo, it's 100 million package in euros. Oh, okay. I thought it was 100 million in pounds. So what's that? 85 million pounds then for Bawadi. But yeah, what I was going to say is every single time they put a ball in the box, I was shocked. I thought like, yep, they're going to score. Every time we put a ball in the box, it was just like easy. Just 1, 2, 3 for them. Like I didn't feel like we was going to score once. Literally. It's crazy. People do is overreact. Big up the Metric community. Prince, big up yourself, bro. Large up Metch in the chat. We just need 2 centre-backs, a left-back and a striker. Bro, we definitely need a centre-back, but I don't think they get one because of the injuries. I think they don't get one this summer. I think they allow it. I'm hoping it's a blip, mate. God help Carrick if he loses next Sunday. Aye, listen, we lose against Ipswich, which you just won. Remember, this is the first time, I think, in a long time, 2 promoted sides have won on the first day. Ipswich just won yesterday as well. They just beat Sunderland. You know what I'm saying? That NC, he's moving serious. So if we lose to them, oh my God, we're in trouble. Look, we're in the relegation zone right now. We got to hope one of these teams that's playing today gets slapped. Get slapped at least 3-0. Yeah, so we don't stay here. Seriously, bruv. But yeah, but Ipswich, we have to beat them next week. We don't beat them and then we got Everton away, who are on form as well. Forget about it, bro. And this is their next 3 games. Like Man United, Liverpool, and then Crystal Palace. So they're going to want to get something from there. You then see Cecil come off injured. Why is he injured here? Why does it say injured? He didn't come off injured, did he? He was moving serious yesterday. I watched him yesterday. He was moving sick. Did he come off injured, though? Let's have a look. And Cecil, 71 minutes. It says he's injured. I don't know, man. It might just be an edict thing. But yeah, my people, man. I'm hoping it's a blip as well, man. Big up yourself, gamer, as well. Fun show. Please talk about transfers. We're going to get into that in a second. Smash the likes, my people, man. You don't know, man's always here with the United news and what's going on. I just had to show my face today. I can't run away from the pain. Yeah? I can't be here every time it's good stuff and here we goes. But then when we lose, I'm just hiding away and watching everyone else. Nah, bro. I got to come out here and show my face. Tottenham got schooled. Yeah, that made it a little bit better. But then when you wake up in the morning, you're still like, I can't believe we lost. And you lot got Liverpool today. I wonder how you lot are thinking. I wonder how you lot are feeling with the Liverpool, Aiden. How you feeling with that one there? The Liverpool game coming up for you lot today. Well done, Met. You keep it balanced and show emotional intelligence. Come on, bro, man. I'm not going to come here and start shouting for clicks and views when it's not needed. If it's needed, it's going to happen. Don't worry. It's going to happen. The City midfield look like 3 season. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Everything looks like that until a ball is kicked. I was laughing at City after the Community Shield. Oh, they're not going to do nothing. Look at their midfield, bro. Look at our midfield. Look at what happened with us. So I can't be here trying to diss everyone else, bro. I can't lie. It's not that day. I can't be here bantering everyone else. I would have been here 10 in the morning laughing at the Spurs. But I can't because we're doing our own thing. Give us your top 6 match. I don't even have a clue now. I'm waiting for the transfer window to close. How many more midfielders does Bruno need? Pushing Cobain and Milan game woke us up in your sign believers. One thing I know though is when we play back 3s, we're in trouble. Every time you play a back 3, it's long. Pick up this channel, smash the likes. I prefer David, Ron, Balde. I know Balde. I'm gonna get into Balde in a second, but the injuries and all of that as well. The season transfer window is a fraud, but why these for 100 million, not in a million years? He's averaging 50 minutes. You know what it is? He's only played like 60 games in professional football or something, like serious football. 60 games for Lille. Before that, it was all under 21s and all of that. So it's a big risk still. How many partnerships has Bruno had? I don't have a clue, bro. I don't have a clue. Someone else might be able to tell you. You think over clubs. Let me get a few more of these and I'll get into the rest of the news. I don't know what's Colby managers don't see. Nah, Colby only played 30 minutes of pre-season. Same with Sesko, never played any. Rashford only played 30 minutes of pre-season. You're forgetting that. So that's why Colby and Rashford came on at the same time. They're not fit enough. See what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying that, but no. He's not fit to start. He only played 30 minutes. Love it when they tell him, man, stop all that racist stuff in here, man. What's all that about, man? Let's just give it a go. 7 new players, new manager, just play the game, put a shift in. That's what the fans asked for. I see a lot of Newcastle fans saying they're going to get relegated. What's that about? Why are they so negative, though? I told Cass from far that you shouldn't underestimate. Oh, you went Grimsby, I got slapped. Exactly. And it's majority of the same team as well. I remember Mbumo being there. I remember Cunha, Bruno. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I've been practicing salsa dancing and Michael Jackson dance moves for me. Hey, hopefully they can come into contact for something good. We win an FA Cup and something, and you can do your salsa. Yeah? Hey, big up yourself, Martin, man. You've been here from long. Huge concerns for the defence. Is injury prone or not good enough? Next year's rebuild, the defence, the rebuild continues. Exactly. We know that. Next year it's going to be the defence and maybe like a backup goalkeeper, etc. Why do you keep telling us that, bro, Neil? We don't know, bro, man. Where's the mods at? What's going on, Neil? The owners need gone. Let's get into the rest of the news then. Smash the likes, my people, man. You know, man, say Sunday. We still got to make it happen before the rest of the news get into it. So this is Carrick speaking.
Buzzword hanging around like.
And he says it's a lack of passion in the first half that lost them the game. Blah blah blah. It is what it is. But whole City, I'm not even going to talk about that no more. We've had a little segment on that 20 minutes. Let's get into the boy Balde now. So literally, the situation for Balde is he is getting frozen out of thing now. We made a little call the other day, of course. Yo, Balde, what's going on? We're interested if you're on thinking. He didn't want to leave. He's not pushing to leave Barcelona. He loves it there, but they don't want him now. So they've let it be known, listen, we want you to skip. It might be something to do with his injury situation or whatnot, but they're saying, listen, get out of here. They're not rating him. And this is what's coming out about Balde. I'll show you everything that's come out. So we've got Spanish sources in the Barcelona aggregate page and whatnot, and they're saying what they're saying. Look, obviously it all started with this Rafinha stuff as well. They were doing some weird stuff here. Look, so look, Hansi Flick has doubts about Balde. Look, he got the drop on Balde because of obviously George Mendes. George Mendes reports to Fabrizio. This is why Fabrizio knew everything about Mateus Fernandes, because it was George Mendes, and that's his agent. So cool. Hansi Flick's come out. He's got his doubts on him. That was about, 3 days ago. So this is kind of picked up a bit fast, I'll be real. Barcelona have been considering potential sell for him and a bit. Then they had a meeting. George Mendes and Deco had a meeting. Obviously, and Balde's his agent, boom, boom, boom. Then straight after the meeting, Rafinha's come out here and he's saying, and he's putting him out on Instagram with a hug. Like, what's all that about? They ain't even played their game yet. Like, nothing to do with nothing. So he's kind of showing some support for something that no one knows about. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So everyone's kind of sitting there and thinking, is there something there with us? No, because you've got to remember, one thing about United, nobody knows what we're doing until my man drops the bomber. Do you know what I'm saying? Until my man drops the bomber, no one actually knows what we're doing. But Fabrizio's getting the drop because of George Mendes. The only way he kind of knows what's going on. And then bam, Alex Crook, the Crook, he's come out and he said talks continue for Baleba, boom, boom, boom. That's before Baleba's things even finalized, by the way. But Balde wants to keep an eye on Ram. He's interested as well. And then Fabrizio's told us that Balde is no longer untouchable for Barcelona. George Mendes offered him to AC Milan, but they're not interested due to the price tag. He would cost more than 40 million euros. So they're saying 40 million euros, which is about, 34 million pounds. AC Milan don't even want him because of the price tag. They're saying that's too much for them. 34 million pounds, that's the same as Ram and all of these guys. Then yesterday, we got this bomber that basically told us that, listen, he will leave Barcelona. The player's been made the decision, and now they're looking at a transfer for him, somewhere that he can go out there and go. So Balde is definitely leaving. This is what's going on. A lot of people have got their reservations about Balde, and it's rightfully so. Most of it is, some people are saying, is he physical enough to play in the Prem? He's a good player, but can he play in the Prem? And most of the time is, the main thing that everybody is saying about Balde is the injuries. And we already know that position already when we've got Luke Shaw, who's kind of injury prone. He had a good season last season where he got away with no injuries, but can he do it again? Nobody knows. And when you look at Balde's injuries, you look at this. Look at that. Muscle injury, 32 days, 5 games missed. Hamstring injury, 5 games missed, 29 days out for. Hamstring injury the year before that, 7 games missed. The year before that, 22 games missed. So every year, this guy's missing 6 to 7 games. And that's in the La Liga. La Liga, we saw Anthony go over there, boss things up. You look at all the ballers in La Liga, the Pedris, even Anthony. Who else is there that plays for mine? And Baena, that plays for Atletico Madrid. A lot of people over there. Yamal, they're all skinny, small. Like you don't need to be physical in that, and you're bossing it up over there. You come to the Prem, you know what's going on over here. You're getting eaten alive. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're going through all of these injuries there and it's rough there, what's going to happen when you come over here? See what I'm trying to say? And you got me with Barcelona tapping into their little smart zone now, where it's like anyone that's a bit injury prone or something, Araujo, they've sent him to Liverpool. Get out of here. You're injury prone. Now they might do the same with Balde, but that might actually get the cash up front. Because remember, Balde, Araujo's a loan. So Liverpool kind of smart with that one there. Yeah, we get him on a loan. With us, we might pay 30 million and then bam, this geezer's stuck with us. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So this is what's putting a lot of people off. He's missing too many games every season. This is the 2023-24. He missed 22 games. 24-25, he missed 7 games. Last season, he missed 10 games. Especially if a game where we're playing, say, 50 games a season or something with Champions League and the Carabao Cup. He's missing 10 of them. We don't know how much Luke Shaw might miss. Bro, say they're both injured at the same time. We're finished. Got Mazzarari. Like, we've basically not done nothing. So this is what is making a lot of people feel like, boom, 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 why we shouldn't go for him. So Fabrizio's come out yesterday, 20 hours ago, and this is what he said. He said, listen, George Menez looking for solutions for Balde. Man United had a call with him to understand the situation. Balde is not pushing to leave, blah, blah, blah. If Barcelona looking to sell him. And then this is what Glongari's come out and said. He said, Man United are in talks to sign Balde through his agent. The chances of the player leaving Barca are growing. Both Barca and Balde agree on exploring the market. So everyone's in basically in tune. He's got to leave. Simple as that. So no problem. They've just put their squad out now. Look at this. 3 hours ago. I don't know if they've started playing. It must have. If the squad was out 3 hours ago. And he's not even in the squad at all. And this is what's happening to Martinelli and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Martinelli's getting frozen out. A lot of people are just oh, this is the actual squad. Like everyone that's more or less travelled or whatever. He's not even part of it. A lot of people are getting frozen out of teams now. That's the only way they can kind of get rid of them is by freezing them out. So this is what's going on with him. Yeah? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We've got a Barcelona fan in here. Barca wants Salinas. Big up yourself, Lewis, man. I hope you're good, bro. He never makes the Spain squad. So this is what's going on. He doesn't make the Spain. It's the injuries, bro. It's the injuries. But I think he's a good player. Like I said, I don't like watching comps. We got a Barca fan in there. Let me know. Do you lot want Balde gone? Because I've seen a lot of people be angry about it. What's the situation with him? Is it the injuries that's killing you lot? Or is it anything else that's killing you? But they're not taking him serious, where he's not even traveling. And this is what's going on with Martinelli, Jesus. Other clubs are doing it with other players where they're freezing them out. Leave. Go and get your move somewhere else and then cut out. So that's where we're at with Balde. And then since then, we've had some more news that's come out. I'm going to get a few of these comments in a minute, my peoples. So he's not in the team. As you can see, Balde linked to Manchester United has been left out of the Barcelona squad to face Elche. This is one of the Barcelona. This is one of their good journalists. And he said Balde is already practically out of this club. This is another step towards his transfer to the Premier League and specifically to Manchester United. Hansi Flick's statements before the match confirmed that currently his future is very distant from Barcelona. So that kind of makes sense when you think about it and you look at what Rafinha put up the other day with Balde. Like, it's like, bro, you're throwing this up about Balde for no reason. So he's clearly out of the squad. He's clearly going to leave. And then my man's posting him for no reason. They didn't even play a game or nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? He just reposted it. So we're clearly going to say he's showing him support. Like, bro, the way they're dealing with you's wrong. I don't like it, but I'm going to show you some sort of report. And then today, when we move on from that, you can see this. Fabrizio Romano's coming to listen. Balde to Man United depends on the fee. It's all about the fee. So as you lot saw, 40 million euros ain't enough. They want more. So what are they going to ask for? 42 million pounds? 50 million euros? It's all about the money. So we could possibly sign him if they drop their money. Maybe if they say, all right, you know what? 35 million euros or loan. Why don't we do loans? What's going on with our loan bank? I don't understand. Every team's out here doing loans. Even if you look at like Arsenal, they've done it 2 times. They've done it for Raya. They've put loan with obligation for the next season with Raya, 28 million, whatever it was. And then they've done it with Hincapi this season. They've done a 50 million euros loan with obligation for the next season. Why can't we do something like that? Or a loan with an option to buy? When's the last time we loaned a player? Like, we got a loan in. I know we've loaned out Rashfords and all these other guys, but when's the last time we actually, Højlund was a loan out as well. But why don't we ever loan players in anymore? Like, I don't get it. Why don't we just get him on a loan with a buy option of like 45 million and then we see what happens at the end of it and then we either pay the fee or not? But this is what Fabrizio's saying. He's saying it's all down to the fee. And then this is what's come out from Sport. And they're saying the absence from the squad confirms Barca are negotiating his departure. Man United excites Balde the most. Reference to MEN as Manchester United have other options. Man United considering cheaper alternative in George Salinas. He's got a 16 million euros. That says pounds, but it's not true. It's euros. Release clause, that George Salinas. But that George Salinas, I've seen him get linked with, what's that thing called? Atletico Madrid as well. Atletico Madrid are in for him as well, apparently. But everyone is saying that we're looking at him heavy. Look at this. So I've seen this about him. And that's meant to be their tier ones. If you see that, that's got the one there, first place. So that's their tier one saying that negotiations are already underway between Atletico Madrid, Racing Santander for George Salinas. That's Atletico Madrid on the 19th of August. We still ain't heard nothing from no one else, but this is what the Atletico Madrid are saying. Of course, he's on our list. Sully came out and said that we've held talks with his camp already. The data team are big fans of him, and he's seen as high potential target. Leipzig's David Raum is also liked, and he's also on the list, etc. Sean Connolly, who knows a thing or two, comes out here for 1-2 bombers. He said after moving for Baleba, Man United are also serious about signing a fullback. George Salinas is highly rated with his age, ability, and release clause, making him a prime candidate. And yeah, so boy, who knows who we're gonna go for, bro? Who knows? Ram is 28. Did we go for Ram? You know, Ineos, they might be looking at it. We're going for Tielemans. We're giving Bruno a next contract, etc. I don't know about that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What's this about? Look, Carrick's getting angry now. Come on, that's ridiculous. What's that about?
Passion, intensity, and go for it. But would you accept that there was a lack of passion in the first half?
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous.
Lack of passion.
There was no. That's not what you were assessing.
When you played football,
yeah,
you understand. Like, that's a ridiculous thing to say. Just because you get beat doesn't mean you don't care about it.
No, I'm not saying that you cared about it. I think that the thing that get over from, if you look at it, because they came with passion. That's what I mean. And I understand that you care about it, but would you accept that they took you on that front, so to say?
No. The game was, the 2 goals came from set plays. Other than that, we had opportunities. That was where the game was. So I don't think it was passion or anything to do with that. I think it was just their moments that made the difference in the game. Oh, come on.
Their fans were more on it. He's spazzed out a bit still. He crashed out a little bit. But yeah, their fans were more on it. Their fans were more passionate. I wouldn't say they ran like they did have something massive to play for, though. Like, they knew what time it is. But in the premise, the first game, let's give it to our fans. Bam, bam, bam. That's what they were on. So you kind of could say it was passion. But then again, I know what he's saying. He's saying, like, bruv, they scored from 2 set pieces. What are you talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's a bit confusing, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. Back to the left backs anyway. Fabrizio Romano made it known. So let me just show you like this before I get these chats. Fabrizio made it known anyway. He said, listen, where is it? There we go. He said, look, Manchester United signing a left back is almost guaranteed. It could be 2 more signings after Baleba. So it's happening. So man, don't need to worry about a left back. It's just about what caliber of left back this guy is. Is it going to be the George Salinas, the cheap guy, or is it going to be someone expensive? That's all it really is. They better solve the win back issues. We are getting exposed. A lot of fans, negative, crazy man to be positive. It's true. It's true. Yes, mate, that would be a good way to celebrate. Yeah, come on, doing the salsa. Yeah, come on, bro. We need to be doing some of them dances this season. Some cunyas, some skiing. Don't listen to these fans. If fans go to Old Trafford to buy merchandise, they are supporting the way the owners' lavish lifestyle. As long as you get local fans telling foreign fans, they won't mean anything, like Lou Man said. It's down to Carrick to get a tune out the lad. What's he on about? Balde injury prone. Who's Balde? Oh, Balde. Yeah. Balde injury prone. Another the Blip. Please sign Balde. Please. Oh, no. I don't like seeing this. What? This is what's going on. Balde's so injury prone and can't cross. We're not the only top side, rusty, but it hurts though. Balde's ACL is very high. I hope he doesn't get it though. Hey, Barca fans are celebrating Balde leaving. No way. I'm not seeing that though. Spurs fans were going mad about Fernandes and Tonali stinkers, expensive risks sometimes. Yeah, because they were taking the piss out of us first. Oh, look, overpay. You didn't want to overpay for Fernandes, and then an hour later, 2 hours later, they got slapped themselves. He's not in the squad tonight. I don't do clicks, unfortunately. Ram trigger today. Here we go with Premhead. BS. What's this guy talking about? No need for the big name players all mix. Fit lads, older lads, get team, shift out of them like PSG. It's been a cause of concern. I felt like, what's new? Hey, Kenny's been Ineos out forever. Kenny hates Ineos. Same old Man United. Understand your frustrations. If Lumen steps out of line, we'll block him. Of course, just another Delite. Delite's not that injury prone though, I would say. I know he's been injured like twice, but I wouldn't say he's prone like all the time. That back one was a serious one, isn't it? That's the latest that happened. But I also want to sell him because we can't sign Lukeba or Inacio at centre-back. Big up India, man. Big up Uganda. Big up Tanzania, yeah? Come on, bro. We don't take no sort of funniness in there. Everyone's won. Why not go all out for Slaughterbeck? He just signed a new contract. I know what you're saying, or go all out, but I can't see it happening, man. I don't think that... I feel like they've done up the midfield in their head, and it's like, we'll get an extra left-back. That's it. Next season, we'll go and get the centre-backs, etc. Remember, they said 27, 28 when they want to win the league, innit? So it is where it is. He signed an extension with Dortmund. He isn't injured. Exactly. That's what I said. 50 million, never going to happen, bro. Balde. We wouldn't sign him. Could we use Rashford for Balde deal? We could, but I don't know if we're going to do that. This is lucky, pissing me off. Ineos got the midfield plan wrong. Bruno's completely the issue in the midfield. So annoying to deal with. We should have bought Baleba, Sangari, and Santos, not Tielemans. This is what I'm saying, but everyone, this is one game, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what happens. I hear it. You got to have your reactions, but no one felt like that at first. You never felt like it was wrong. You watch a game and it's all wrong. We go tomorrow, smash Ipswich 5-0. No one ain't saying it's wrong anymore. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. Man United got great players and old mixed managers need to step them down a bit, mix more matching up in the training and sensitivity to many good top players. Players not good as manager has to. Barca need a sell in defence to sign a centre-back and Salinas. I think you lot are trying to sign Salinas for 4 to 6 million, though. That's why it's not happening. AP, love, bro. Appreciate you, man. Smash the likes, my people, man. 88 people, 86, whatever it is. Hit them likes. Don't be a hater. We're at it. Sundayed off. Reasoning, yeah? Carrot needs to have the guts to bench Bruno. He's already said that he's going to bench him a few games, apparently. He said that everyone's going to have their time because we need to look after him or rest him or something. So I think he is going to think. What's this now? They're still trying to dig up Pogba. What is going on? Look at this. Man United flop Paul Pogba slashes price of 3.95 million. Mansion in England, complete with indoor football pitch, just as his contract. Bro, they're still doing the same shit to Pogba. Like, Man United flop. He ain't played for Man United for over 5 years. What are we doing here, bro? Manager to bring in top players. Oh, Alex Ferguson, Popper and Pep. Too many poses in the teams now. Let me get a few more of these. They don't care. I feel like we see it on the pitch. We're not blind. Bruno doesn't give a shit. He faces it all. These players haven't given a shit for years. Most of them are nicking 11, 7, and 9. Aye, this has gone mad. Lucky we'll beat Liverpool. Positive FC lost. Sat the board. Our midfield is slow, lacks physicality. Baleba's coming in. We've made the signing. You lot got to remember that. I'll always be in us out. It's 2026. I know. We've got a lot of the same players. Freestyle players rubbish. Cunha was rubbish. Yeah, we had a mad season. We had a mad game, bro. It was a mad game, I'll be real. But it's one game. This is what I'm trying to say. A lot of people move like one game. That's it. Let's just rip it all up and all go home. Let's just delete the channels. Yeah, it's over. Later, match. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Newcastle, Liverpool. We'll see what happens, Aiden. Big up yourself, bro. United. Sam. Hope you're good, broski. We'll bounce back. First game never defined. Exactly. I don't get the Bruno stand. This is what I'm trying to say. That's why I just take it. I let everyone say what they got to say. But it is what it is. We go and slap Ipswich 5-0. Bruno gets 4 assists. We need him. We love him. We lose, everyone's a flop. Like, everyone's a flop, bro, after one game. How much times Casemiro, we all wanted him. Saudi, please, come and help us. Saudi, come and take this guy off us. We ended up leaving Casemiro with a chant. One more year, begging him to stay. But throughout the whole seasons before that, we're begging Saudi to come and take this guy. This is what I'm trying to say. We always do here. We don't need Bruno whenever we lose. On the bright side, we lost the first game. We ended up Champions League spot with Carrick. Same here, except we don't meet. Yeah, remember, we lost the last game. The first game last season to Arsenal. I was at the game. 1-0. Didn't change much. Man, I want Bruno going with crackheads that don't know ball. They just want to cry. True people complain about Rashi's body language. What about Bruno? Bruno ain't really been doing all that, throwing his hands in the air no more. There was much, though, as he used to. It's crazy. We still need a centre-back, left-back, and number 10 role. Bruno has a lot this season. Man, he wants Bruno. Man, I'm moving like Gallagher after one game. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy. It's actually 2 games consecutive loss. Milan lost, stung. We made Somerville go. Njai, Newsop. Rashford's still here. What can we do? Rashford is still here. We can't do nothing. Let me get into the next stuff. Believe we need to resurrect. Man said resurrect our midfield. Ran a pre-season game. He did it last season. 6 assists against Ipswich, but ghosting when you need him means nothing. So what did you want him to do yesterday then? What, by himself? I don't get it. Like, what did you want him to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, everyone's got their opinion on everyone, but it's like one game, you blame one person, Bruno, and we conceded 2 assists. Sorry, 2 set pieces that had nothing to do with him. You never gave away the fouls. Did we expect Bruno to jump high in the wall? Like, what did we want him to do with them 2 set pieces? Why are we blaming him? What, because he didn't go out there and make something crazy happen? I would love Njai, especially like a team like Hull, who are the left-back options left anyways. Yes, George Salinas. I'm going to show you that in a second. One sec. Bruno, when it comes to playing Leicester, he gets his heart out when it's lying. Can't find him. He plays sports and you didn't buy the comments. Let's get into the rest of the news. So look at this now. So I've sold you like about George Salinas. And then we've got this Jaquin says, apparently, Club Brugge, I turned around and they said, listen, they don't want to sell him, blah, blah, blah. Yeah? He won't be allowed to leave even if they get a record offer. Because remember, Solis went for about 40 million euros. That's their record, 34 million. So apparently, this is what's going on. He's not for sale. He's not for sale. He's not for sale. He's another guy that apparently we're looking at. But this is the same as Lewis Hill. We keep hearing Lewis Hall, sorry. We keep hearing the same stuff about all of them. That, yeah, they're not for sale, etc. But no one knows. So we just don't know what Ineos is on, man. But that's the only left backs that we've heard about. Is Balde, Jaquin says, George Salinas. We ain't heard about no one recently. I haven't heard about no Robinsons or anything like that recently. I'll be real. If it is here, I will let you lot know. But I ain't seen nothing like that recently. We've seen this that's just came out about the boy Baleba. Let me show you, lot. He's obviously done his medical yesterday. There you go. He's spotted leaving a restaurant in Manchester United, in Manchester with his agent. Let me pause it, man, so we don't get no copyright or something. But yeah, there he is there, innit? In the hat, obviously. Boom, boom. Doing after he's done his medical. So yeah, he's pattern, man. He's ready. He just needs to just heal from his injury and then bam, he's ready to go. So big up the boy Baleba. But some people are saying he's the guy that we need for the midfield. I don't really blame the midfield too much yesterday. I don't think the midfield was anything like people are getting a bit mad with it. Like the midfield we got overrun everywhere. We got overrun everywhere. And both of the goals came from set pieces. Like, I don't really get it. Like people, like if Baleba played or not yesterday, it could have changed the 1-2 things and in the within the running situations, but you can see the 2 set pieces. So either way, like people are moving like, I don't know, like we need to think it's Santos and Tielemans and whatnot. Bro, I don't think it would have changed much. It's not like all their goals were steaming through our midfield, that they played through us and then they scored goals like that. Through our midfield. See what you saw about Tottenham, Sangari, 1-2s and that. Through their midfield, Tonali, 100 million and that. And then they scored. It was none of that. It was set pieces where we just didn't defend properly. Like, what is going on with our defending? Bruno obviously came out and said 1s and 2s. It was a bit like last season. We just didn't do the basics, ones, blah, blah, blah. So it is where it is, man. We'll see, man. But look, more talks have just come out now about the left-back situation. Mundo Deportivo, who is very good when it comes to like Barcelona, Madrid, and all of that, Spanish news. And he's saying Barcelona want to sign George Salinas as a replacement for Alejandro Balde if he leaves in the final days of the window. Salinas has a release clause of around 14 million and is also interested from Manchester United. So Barca are trying to do that thing there. See what happened with Lamens when we were looking at Emi Martinez. Remember that? We're looking at Emi Martinez, and then Aston Villa went there and said, you know what? If you lot sign Emi Martinez, we'll just go and sign Lamens. So they're trying to do the smart thing, where Salinas might end up being the guy that, do you know what I'm saying? Ends up being the guy that he's here for the future and it makes sense. So it is where it is, man. But yeah, so that's more or less the news, man. We're going to have to do a bit of hate watching today because we didn't get it nice. We didn't get it our way yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to do a bit of hate watching. And when I come off, we've got the Man City, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Brighton. And then, of course, we've got Newcastle and Liverpool. But we have to go mad against Ipswich and get it back. And remember, it's just started the season where we got the games are weekly. This is not when the Champions League start, we could be angry for 3 days and then we got a game. It's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Angry on a Saturday, lose. Tuesday, Wednesday, win, and then we're back. It's cool. We feel good again. But now it's back to 1 week. Look at that. Ipswich. And then another week. And then another week. So we have to win that Ipswich game to have any sort of hope, or we're just going to feel like trash. So that's more or less the news, my people, man. Smash the like, subscribe. Appreciate all of you lot, man. We'll be back here tomorrow as we always are. Done now.
Some celebs pull up loco. You know we are next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, preserve beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud. Can't touch down.